Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to the channel. This will be the first video for the 2026 season. I'm looking forward to this. We're going to make changes like I've always said, and trying to make things better. What are we going to discuss? We're going to discuss the 2026 group build, drag and drive group build, that I was shocked that I got as many messages on this. I figured this would be me on an island by myself, because these are builds that I really enjoy to do, and that is definitely something that I'm promoting this year, is that people to do the builds that they are passionate about and to enjoy. There's so many group builds out there. The market's flooded with group builds. So do the ones that fit your needs. I believe it was Paul that made that comment. He tries to get his group builds to line up. I think Joe said the same thing. And I agree with them guys 110%, is to do things that you want to build. But if it aligns up with some of these group builds, then show them the love and get a part of that. So I think I have a few people that are going to do it. So it'd be really cool if we get 4 or 5 builds at the end of the year that I can do a video on, everybody. I mean, I'm going to do a video on whoever participates and gets it done by the 26th of December, or 25th, my bad. But if you don't get it done, you don't get it done. I totally understand. I'm nobody to talk about finishing group builds on time. I've failed at them myself. So, but thank you to everybody that has posted and has messaged and reached out. I really, really appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to what you guys create. That's the, like I said, that's the thing for me, is to see what you guys create. I'm a firm believer that we're all learning from each other, 100%. Like I said, if somebody tells you they're perfect, you need to run away, because nobody's perfect, and I can tell you that, facts. So, let's see. Oh yeah. So my bad. I did not post the dates and I didn't put the banner in there, but I did post it later on that day because that was like the first question I got. We'll put the banner in here. All right. And that banner, you're feel free to use that. And then of course, tag me in the, in your videos, and I can watch them. Sometimes if you don't see me comment on your video in a couple days, then please reach out to me and say, hey, look, I did post a video, so that I can search it out. Sometimes the algorithm is like slow or delayed. Even I've tagged other people in there, and then it's like a couple days later, and then they say, hey man, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing this now. No big deal. I totally understand. It's a YouTube thing, and you know, it is what it is. And same with me. I've seen a couple that were posted that I didn't see until like even a week later. So don't know what's going on there, above my pay grade. So use that banner. Please reach out to me. We're trying to build this thing. I just really, I love the drag racing. I love race cars, right? And I love my oval stuff a lot. We haven't even touched on my background and my passion for oval cars. That's more to come. But for right now, I'm going to focus on the drag stuff because I have these builds at the top of my head that I want to get done. So I'm very intrigued to see what people come up with their drag and drive stuff. I'm a believer in building cars that are able to leave the garage and drive to the car show. That street race car thing is huge in my opinion. That trailer queen stuff is, I've never been a trailer queen guy. I admire all the dudes that drive their stuff. It's one thing if you're just going to race your street car and you take it up on trailer, of course, because the chances of breaking it are always high. You got a way of getting it home. But When you see guys that take their street cars and they take them to the local car shows to support the local events, to me that is impressive. I enjoy that, and those guys have respect in my book. When some badass equipment comes rolling into the car show, and you know that they drove it there, whether it's been 10 miles or 50 miles, it's cool, and it's really cool seeing that stuff going down the road. So my first one is going to be this kit right here. I love my Chevy IIs. The only thing that would have made this better would be 67. I like the 67 a little bit better than the 66. I may try to do a 67. I've been talking with a few different people. I think I can make some modifications. So here's mine. I took it out of the box already. I just kind of taped it together for now. It's got a broken motor mount right out of the box. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy with this. I like my AMT kits. There's a lot of good detail in this body. There's a couple mold line issues that they've got going on here. So I'm really intrigued to start doing the body work on this thing and then the mock-up. But I always do this first. I put the interior tub and the chassis plate and just do a test fit to see how everything's lining up, and see if there's any Dremel work that needs to be done to get it all to fit. And then we'll blow this apart. We'll start getting the body work done. I'm printing a motor right now for this car, and we'll get that in mock-up form here real soon. I'm going to try and keep this one fairly simple. So I've been looking at how I can make this a 67, and I think I can do it, but I'm not going to do it on this one. I want to get this build relatively done quick and easy. My goal is 8 builds this year, and I think that's very achievable, along with the RC stuff and the one-to-one schedule that's coming up here in the summertime. So I'm going to try and just keep this one simple, and then we'll get another one of these kits, and then we're going to chop it up a little bit more and make it a 67. And we'll do that on another build. But I don't know what color I want to do with this, so I'd be kind of curious to see what people would recommend I should do the Chevy II, and what color floats everybody's boat. And we'll see what the comments are, if there's comments, and we'll go from there. This is going to be a small tired car, so we're not going to utilize all that wheel well tub, but definitely ain't going to kill it to have that much wheel well in there. We're going to make this a leaf spring car with Caltrax, and then we'll put probably a strut front end on the front to get rid of the inner fender wells and all that stuff. We'll just put a strut front end on there, and that'll clear up some more space for what motor combination we're printing. So that's that one. And the second one is kind of a build that I started and fell off the rabbit hole big time on. It's over a year or so old, and it's about 35% worked on. Is this 55, another AMT kit. We started this thing, we cut the doors open on it. If you go back into the videos, you'll see that. Like I said, it's about 35% done. So we're going to get this one done. We're going to put a trailer on this one. And this one here, we're going to have in 2 of the group builds. Basically, I can do this as the drag and drive and the zombie build, which is another build that I'm co-hosting with my good friend Paul from Left Coast Model Car Builds. So this one here, I really want done. I really want this done before March. I have a lot of ideas that I just need to get it done. Stop talking about it and just get it done. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And then of course the Coronet, which is another zombie build that we started on Thanksgiving. That should be done here relatively soon as well. So these are the main projects right now. We're kind of cleaning up the shop today. Today's the first day I felt good. I haven't felt good for a couple days. And so I really didn't get much done out here at all yesterday. Hence, I didn't make a video or really not much on New Year's. We started rearranging and organizing the shop before. There's some things I want to get done before I go back to work on Monday. So we're just getting some stuff organized. We're cleaning off the bench, and these are the only builds that's going to be on there. I can't have, I found that for me, I just can't have 4 or 5 builds on top of the bench anymore. It just, I go in 50 different directions, and to be honest with you, I'm not productive and I'm not getting nothing done. So we're gonna get this done and we're gonna move on to the next that way. I think that's gonna be the key to me getting 8 done for 26. We're definitely gonna get some RC builds in there as well. We're gonna have probably some one-to-one shows and things like that that we'll showcase on the channel this year. We're just gonna have fun. That's the main thing. It's gonna be about fun, and that's it. Like I said, I feel my channel is authentic. That's what I look for in other people's channels. I'm not big into all the editing stuff. When I tell you that I edit my videos, it's just me shrinking it down, chopping stuff out that I feel is just irrelevant to what the topic of the video is. So again, I probably said that 3 times in this video too. Other than that, I'm gonna get back to this thing. Like I said, this is the first day back out in the shop since the New Year's live that I did with King Bob, and we're gonna get at it here and do some more organization. And I'm watching an RC race that's live right now. My good buddy Joe is doing the commentary on there. Not Joe from Big Sky. This is a RC guy, my buddy Joe up here from Minnesota, and so props to him. He's doing a really good job, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.
Thank you.